Beauty and the Beast is the latest live-action update of a Disney classic animated movie. We have the original Beauty and the Beast, not the original, because there's other adaptations. It's an old fairy tale fable, whatever you will. But the 1991 Oscar-nominated animated film, yeah, this was a big Disney movie, one of their classics. I really enjoy it. I decided I should probably watch this to refamiliarize myself with it. It just got out of the vault not too long ago. So like, yeah, I can refamiliarize. I'll know what they changed, what's the same, what's different, what do I like better. And I will say, the original one, I had a few thoughts about it where I'm like, hey, there are areas for improvement. Some of the writing was kind of like, it has to happen, so okay, Belle's just gonna make certain decisions where it's like, you don't quite get her motivation, the love story. I felt it's a very short movie, it's like 80 minutes long. Felt like they could have put in like another 10 minutes and maybe smoothed it out, help it be a little bit more believable at times. But still a fantastic, awesome, beautiful movie, and I love it. I think it's pretty damn great. But let's talk about this new one. We got Emma Watson as Belle, Dan Stevens from The Guest, he's here as the Beast, Kevin Kline as Belle's father, Luke Evans as Gaston, the large bully buffoon. We got Ian McKellen as Cogsworth, Ewan McGregor as Lumiere? What's his damn name? He's the candle. And it's directed by Bill Condon, the guy who made the Twilight movies. Well, at least the last two of them. And okay, direction, it's the books that are the problem. It's the writing that's the problem. The direction, what can you do? So going into this, I'm like, this should hopefully be pretty good. Their live action updates have been pretty solid so far. I mean, we got Cinderella, which was on par. It was about as fine as the original Jungle Book, which was an improvement. And I guess I should sum up the plot real quick. Belle is a girl ahead of her own time in France in whatever decade era this would be. I don't know, I didn't live there, so I didn't write it down on my calendar what time it was. But yeah, she's ahead of her time, she's smart, independent. Her father goes missing, she goes to rescue him, ends up being captured and held prisoner by the Beast, but they end up forming sort of a romance because he needs someone to fall in love with him to break a spell cast on him and his servants. He looks like a hideous beast, they're all candlesticks and this and that in his enchanted castle. Belle and him start to fall in love. It's a romance, it's magical, and I will say I went in with some high hopes, like they could really improve on some of the writing, let's see what they do, and they didn't disappoint. I really enjoyed Beauty and the Beast. I can say wholeheartedly that they did improve on the original one, and I think, yeah, the original one, Oscar nominated, best picture, best music, best song, like it was a big movie that year, one of their more standout Disney movies. And yeah, they improved on it. They made it better. How surprising. I think all the actors do a phenomenal job. Emma Watson is fantastic. Beautiful to look at. Great acting. They really update her character to make it more modern in sensibilities, really. Her character, her motivations, why she's doing what she's doing, they make it make sense. In the original one, Belle kind of was sort of a Stockholm Syndrome almost type character. This one, it makes a little more sense. You get where she's coming from. It's just with some of the writing, they really touch up like, why would she do this? Here's why. It's a simple little thing, like drop a line here, suddenly that makes it a lot better. I get it now. Like little things, little touches that made it work. She's very enjoyable, and you get it. She's an outsider, she's really smart, likable. She does really good. Dan Stevens as the Beast, really good too. Most, like 99% of the movie, it's him in motion capture, CGI stuff, and it looks good, well integrated throughout. You buy into the Beast, and he's sympathetic in a good way where you still like him, even though at times he is a major asshole rageaholic, but it's still, you kind of like him, and it's good. It's a very good performance under a lot of CGI. And then all the other enchanted stuff around the castle that are alive, all the CGI for the most part is integrated pretty well. Gaston, the villain, awesome. Luke Evans gets to be so perfectly hammy, cheesy, and over the top. It is glorious. He's just an arrogant bully who's totally in love with himself, and the way he plays it is a lot of fun. Josh Gad as his toady sidekick, a lot of fun. And then all the enchanted objects through, like Ewan McGregor and Ian McKellen, both fantastic. Everyone else, Emma Thompson's in here, Mrs. Potts, she does really good. I believe they brought back the same dude to do the score and music from the original 1991 film, so perfect, good idea, the right decision. And then the music, they update and add some new songs, and throughout the whole movie, like they're changing dialogue, bits and pieces here and there, adding some stuff to make it flow better with the writing. They added some songs, it's all good. I think everyone does good singing. The movie also looks astounding. Aside from the CGI, which looks good, just the visual look of the movie, the style, the cinematography, the whimsical look it has, it's really good. You really buy into the time period setting. Elegant sets, fantastic set decoration and production design. It looks glorious. So all around the movie is very good on its own, and it improves on the original. It's got some better writing that helps it stand out and modernize, fix certain elements, makes you buy into the romance a little more. It's an extra 40 minutes, so there's a lot more room to play. Like I said, they're adding new songs, motivations, everything like that is improved, and it makes more sense, and you buy into it a little bit more. And I just really loved and enjoyed the movie. I had a lot of fun, just a smile on my face throughout, highly entertained, and I thought it was a fantastic. It was another one where they hit it out of the park, just like Jungle Book. They took something and they made it better. It's a good romance, it's really funny, it's a highly entertaining, great movie. I definitely recommend you check it out. I would give Beauty and the Beast an A-. I think it's fantastic and wonderful. Comment below, tell me your thoughts on the movie, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.